What's up guys, Adam here from Chili's for Mere Mortals. In this episode, I'm going to show you guys how to make my spicy cilantro marinated chicken. Now this is a really simple recipe and it's great for the Memorial Day and 4th of July holidays that are coming up around the corner. It's also gluten-free, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing you guys need, obviously, is about a cup of cilantro. I'm going to cut this up finely, as you see down here. So the second step in this recipe, I'm adding about a cup of fresh sweet basil. I'm going to cut it up to about the same consistency I did with the cilantro. So as for the third step, I'm mincing 5 cloves of garlic, but if you guys want to use less or more, depending on your preference, go ahead and go for it. Finally, the chilies, the most important part that makes this recipe spicy. Now I'm using a variety of cayenne chilies called Island Hellfire, but you guys probably won't be able to find this chili, so go ahead and use a Thai chili or another spicy variety you guys can find locally. I'm also adding a yellow ghost chili, but if you guys don't like your chicken or food super hot, go ahead and omit this last chili. So I'm using a whole chicken for this recipe, but you guys can use any kind of chicken you want. Chicken breast, chicken wings, they all taste good with this marinade. So as you guys can see, I have a freezer bag here. I'm placing my chicken inside of it. I'm also adding 1/4 of a cup of gluten-free soy sauce, 1/4 of a cup of honey, and 1/2 cup of olive oil. So now that you have your soy sauce, honey, and olive oil into your marinade, go ahead and mix your herbs and chilies into the marinade as well. I'm also adding about 2 tablespoons of Rub Some Chicken spice rub. Now this is a lemon pepper spice rub. Really good stuff, guys. I'm also adding about a tablespoon of cumin, a tablespoon of garlic powder, and a tablespoon of black pepper. I'm also adding 2 teaspoons of salt because the soy sauce is salty enough. So the last ingredient in this recipe is to add the juice of 2 limes into the marinade. Now that everything is added into the marinade, you want to make sure you spread all the ingredients evenly so you make sure that the chicken absorbs all the flavors. So I'm going to go ahead and put this chicken in the fridge for about 4 hours, let everything marinate, and I'll be back in a few hours to put it on the Weber Kettle Grill. Alright guys, so as you can see, I'm getting the grill ready and it's almost time to bring the chicken out. So let's get this heated up and come back out here. Alright guys, so as you can see, the coals are nice and hot. So go ahead and put this on one side of the grill. We're using an indirect method for cooking today. Really hot, so be careful. Go ahead and move them all to one side of the grill, just like so. Now before I put the chicken on, I'm going to add some wood chips for some extra flavor. These are cherry wood chips. So let's go get the chicken and get started. Alright guys, so as you can see, I just put the chicken on the grill. We have the coals on the left side and the chicken on the right. So this is an indirect cooking method. And we have some chips down below for some extra smoky flavor. Let's close the lid and let this chicken cook. I also want to make note that I have the vents about 3/4 of the way open, so the internal temperature is nice and hot. So the chicken needs to get to 165, and as you guys can see, we are at 165. So this is the finished chicken. Looks pretty good. If you guys like these types of videos, and if you guys can tolerate the heat, please consider subscribing.